Hi there, I'm Janette Lane, a craft designer at CraftStash, and in today's video I wanted to share just a few ways that you could get better results with the Couture Creations GoPress Foil Machine, which is an awesome machine. I have one right here, plugged in, ready to go, ready to play with, and I'm going to be using hot foil stamps specifically today to show you just different things that you could do to get just nicer, crisper, cleaner results every time when you are using your GoPress Foil machine. Today I'm going to be using the brand new CraftStash hot foil stamps. These are brand new designs. We have a ton, like heaps and heaps of brand new designs, and I'm just going to be working with just a few in today's video, but you can head to craftstash.co.uk and check those hot foil stamps out. I will have that link for you below as well to make things easier on you. So yeah, let's get started on this tutorial. Before we jump into the tutorial, I just wanted to quickly show the designs that I'm going to be working with, and these hot foil stamps are exclusive to CraftStash. And again, I will have those linked for you below in case you are interested in taking a closer look. So here we have a trio of leaves, gorgeous. And then we have a carriage, which reminds me a lot of Cinderella, like a Cinderella carriage. It's beautiful. It's so ornate and has a little crown on top. So cute. Then we have best wishes, a nice sentiment, nice big sentiment. And then we have an alphabet, really nice. There are so many designs on the website, but I was only able to share a few. So let's jump into the tutorial. And I'm gonna start off with this one. Where'd it go? The leaves. Here is my GoPress Foil machine, and as you can see, the red light means it is on, but it's not heated yet. So I'm gonna go and heat that up, and I'm gonna press the little button here, and it's gonna blink red until it blinks green, and then we are good to go. Now, this is probably the number one thing that I struggled with when I first started using this machine, is actually letting it heat up. Give it time to heat up. For myself, I know I'm super impatient. I like instant results, and so it's hard for me to wait, but it doesn't take that long. You know, you can set up your supplies on, other parts of your project as you're waiting for it to heat up. So definitely just let it heat up. I think sometimes we rush into it and it just needs time. So I'm pulling off my hot foil stamps, and these do look like dies, like wafer thin dies, but they don't have a cutting edge. They're kind of a mix between an embossing folder and a die, because it has that texture to emboss, but it does not have a cutting edge, so you're not going to be cutting anything. Let me set this aside. Okay, so this is heating up. I can feel the heat, feel the burn, and I'm just waiting for the green light to go ahead and put my stamps here, which I guess I can do now. I mean, it doesn't really matter when you put them on, as long as you give them time to heat up. So tip number one is let it heat up. Let your machine heat up. I'm going to be working with black cardstock today, and this is smooth. There's no texture on it, and also I wanted to use a darker color just so I could see my foiled results really clearly. And I'm also going to be using GoPress Foil Heat Activated Foil. Now this is the second tip. Make sure that you are using the right foil. I know that the first time I tried this, I used regular foil and it didn't work, and I thought, wait, this is a dud, what's going on? But it's because I was not using the heat activated foil. There's the green light, so I'm gonna cut my piece of gold foil here, and this is, again, heat activated foil. And I'm cutting it just roughly the size of the leaves here, just kind of eyeballing it. And then I'm going to put my piece of cardstock right on top. Now I'm going to want to add a shim, and a shim is just a piece of cardstock. So nothing fancy, I just cut this from my stash. I want to say that this is 220 GSM, and depending on the type of die cutting machine that you use, you're going to want to test out how many shims you're going to need. So I'm going to go with one. I have my hot foil stamp, my foil, my cardstock, my shim in here. I'm going to pull this platform off and run it through my die cutting machine, and I'm going to be using the Sizzix Fold Away. Now, the GoPress Foil platform is compatible with most big brand name die cutting machines, but you want to double check with your manufacturer and make sure that it is compatible. So I'm gonna run my platform, pull this off of here, and I'm gonna run it through my Big Shot really slowly. I know as die cutters, it is our inclination to work very fast and to, you know, rotate our machine, turn our machine really fast, but you just want to kind of slow down, enjoy the process, take a moment, take a deep breath, and just roll this through your machine really slowly. You should barely feel any pressure. If you are having difficulty running your sandwich through the machine, then you've put too many shims and you are in danger of damaging your die cutting machine and also your GoPress foil. So make sure that there's not too many shims. And again, this goes back to what I said earlier. You kind of want to test and see how many shims you need to make this work for you. Okay, so now I can open this up. And I'm going to remove the foil. And it left a gorgeous, crisp, clear transfer. Absolutely stunning, beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited to use this machine for more projects. And of course you want to save your negatives. So I'm going to set that on the side because you can use that for other projects as well. Now to remove your hot foil stamps, you have these tongs which come with the GoPress machine, and you just close them, put them against your hot foil, so there it is, and then you just open them up and release them onto your silicone mat. So easy, you don't have to worry about burning yourself or anything like that. Sometimes they are stuck on there just a little bit, but you can just nudge them off and they come right off so nicely. Okay, so let's repeat this process again with another design. I'm going to use the Best Wishes sentiment. And again, I want to wait to make sure my light turns green so that I know that my machine is nice and hot and ready. And I'm going to go ahead and just let my stamp heat up in there as I wait for the green light. And I'm going to cut my foil meanwhile. So let me use this one, which is a silver iridescent kind of foil. I'm not sure if this comes out on camera, but it is stunning. It's very rainbowy, I guess, very colorful on the camera, but it's not in person. It's a little bit less multicolored and more silvery. It's stunning. I love this one. I've been using it a lot. It's just a great way to add some nice foiling to your projects. So again, make sure that you wait for this to heat up. I'm still waiting for the green light. Make sure that you're using heat activated foil. And also don't forget about your shim. Try it with one shim, try it with two shims, and also roll it through your machine really slowly. So I've got the green light, and I'm gonna put my foil on top, and then my black piece of cardstock on top of that. And my foil, sorry, I forgot to mention that you wanna make sure the shiny, colorful side is downwards. And then I'm gonna add my shim. Once everything is in here, I'm gonna give it 30 seconds to heat up. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the platform and I'm gonna roll it through my machine very, very slowly. I'm gonna take a breath, think about my day. Just take it slow, no rush, just enjoying the creative process. I think this is so helpful. Such a crucial step is to just slow down and let that foil transfer onto your cardstock. This should be really easy to roll through, so hopefully you haven't added too many shims. And you're just taking it slow. I think my shim is a little too thick because it is doing a little bit of a letter pressing effect, which is fine, I don't mind, but maybe if I don't want that letter pressed effect, then I would use a thinner shim, maybe like a 100 GSM type of paper, definitely less than 220. Okay, so now I can remove my foil. And I'm left with a clear, crisp, and beautiful sentiment. I hope that what I shared with you today was helpful. I know that this machine can be a little intimidating. When I first saw it, I just thought, what is this? How do I use it? But once you get a hang of it, once you get more confident, you do get better results each time. And so yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Everything that I used today is available at craftstash.co.uk, where you will find heaps and heaps of inspiration and how-tos.